Hey everyone, here's how to open up the Marvel Legends retro packaging without damaging the cardback. So first off is by creating a flap at the side of it. Use a pen knife to slice down the side and also the two corners. And that's it. Once the flap is created, you can just pull out the in tray and you have the figure out. And you can slot the in tray back in. And that's it. The only thing about this, there will be a cut that is visible at the side though. The second way is by creating a flap at the bottom of the clamshell. So you start slicing at the bottom of the clamshell and also at the two corners. Once the flap is created, you can just slide out the in tray and that's it. Again, you can just slide in the in tray back into the clamshell. The cut on the clamshell is less visible because it's at the bottom of the clamshell. The third and common way is that to use a cutter to slice through the top and the bottom cardboard. The retro packaging is created such that there is an upper and lower layer, so you can start off by slicing the bottom of the packaging where there is a gap and just slice right through between the top and the bottom layer, all the way up the side and a bit at the other side at the bottom. Yeah, I know that my cutter is not really that sharp. You really need a sharp pen knife in order to do this easily. Once you have sliced between the cardboard, you can pull out the tray and you can put it back in. One thing about this method is that you might accidentally cut the inner side of the cardboard like this. So that was one, and I actually have another one over here. So for me, when I was using the cutter, that happened like twice. Maybe because my pen knife is not sharp, but even if it is very sharp, the slightest wrong angle might accidentally slice the cardback as well. I tried to use acetone on the packaging, but this is what happened. There is a staining along the side of the clamshell, so I wouldn't recommend using that. I've seen some people who have done it successfully, but I think in the long run, I'm not sure whether the acetone will leave a mark like this on the cardback. So for me, I wouldn't risk damaging the cardback if I were planning on keeping it by using some sort of chemical. It may not show any stain at first, but the stain might appear later on. You never know. Another way I tried is using hot air by using the hair dryer, but the thing about that is that again it doesn't work and it makes the clamshell soft. So when I try to press the clamshell out, it actually makes the clamshell get out of shape. So you can see the indent of my fingers on it. So the hot air actually makes the plastic packaging soft, so when you try to push it out, you make the plastic clamshell out of shape. To me, the best way is by using a ruler. Not a metal ruler, but a plastic ruler, because a metal ruler kind of have sharp edges. So get a plastic ruler and same thing, insert it at the gap at the bottom. Just push it right in and make sure that it is inclined forward in order to prevent any tears on the inner side of the cardback. So you just push it right through. And I'm not going to cut any part of the video because, to show you that it's actually quite easy. It takes about a minute or even lesser because you can actually push it a bit faster than this. But I didn't go too fast to make sure I don't damage it. The top part of the clamshell is actually not glued. You can see I can insert the ruler all the way in. Slice through a little bit at the other side at the bottom. And let's pull out the in tray. The in tray goes right back in easily. there is really no damage at all on the inner side of the cardback behind the in tray. So I really like this way because this is actually one of the safest way. It minimizes tears and also it is safer because you're not handling any sharp equipment. You're not using a pen knife or anything sharp. Do share in the comments below which way you prefer to open up your retrowave packaging if you want to keep the packaging intact and undamaged. And also share if you have any other ways besides this. For me, definitely I'm using the ruler from now on. Thanks for watching. Do check out my other comparison videos between authentic and bootleg figures, and I'll see you in the next video.